Hans Niemann is up against YAGIZ, KAAN, ERDOGMUS. Like, you can't script this any better. The young prodigy from Turkey who just won an amazing game by sacrificing his queen earlier in this event, and it doesn't get any easier, right? It doesn't get any easier. So we have e4 from Hans Niemann. We have e5 from ERDOGMUS. Knight f3, knight f6. We have the Petrov. Takes, d6. Not super important stuff here. And then in this position, rather than playing for c4, he plays c3, which is a very solid move. It defends the center. It fights against the knight over here. And now black spends 21 minutes on the next move, which is the best move, actually. The move is f5. But it's a very, very weird position because it almost feels like this is not the way you're supposed to play chess. Like, whatever happened to developing our pieces and castling. But the idea is to put the queen behind the pawn and then support a pawn attack and actually castle this way, which is what black goes for, but he sets the kitchen on fire, does yes. And this is a very, very sharp position because you can't take this knight. I'm going to immediately take and apply pressure. And that is why here Niemann plays queen a4, putting pressure on the knight, putting pressure on this side of the board. What's interesting is that with the queen here, at this point, the computer is like, hey, I actually maybe don't want to castle that way. Maybe I want to go that way. I just want to stay flexible. I don't want to commit my king anywhere just yet. It's really hard to do that because it's obvious white wants to go knight e5 next, taking advantage of the fact that there is no more pin. But black castles. Hans plays bishop b5. He wants to take the knight, maybe take the pawn, maybe put the knight on the e5 square. Black plays knight takes, and does find the best move. Like, ERDOGMUS is finding great moves here. f4, and then rook e1. And now, by the way, black can start going g5. Black can just start generating an attack. But more than anything, it's actually trying to repel white from ever getting this bishop out. And you can take on c6. And then if the queen takes, there would be some sort of queen a7. It's super complicated, but on the 13th move already, he makes a mistake. So the position is just simply too sharp to handle. It wasn't about f3. It was about g5 and control. g5 and a controlled, sustained